Are there some entities which are perhaps misusing that facilitative framework?
स्मॉल और मिड कैप शेयरों में एक अनियमित उछाल देखी जा रही है जो निवेश में हेराफेरी की तरफ इशारा करता है।
मिड कैप और स्मॉल कैप में बबल जैसी स्थिति बन रही है।
My stock portfolio corrected by 6% in the last 1 week, and here is what I did. But before that, let's really understand what happened in the stock market last week. So, large caps or Sensex faced a correction of 2%, mid caps faced a correction of about 5%, and small caps faced a correction of 6% in just one single week. Why did this happen? This happened due to panic selling, largely due to 3 reasons. First of all, SEBI passed a commentary that there is excessive wealth building in mid caps as well as small caps, and they cannot possibly allow this to happen, instructing asset management companies to restrict further inflows into the small cap and mid cap schemes. This was followed by ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company restricting inflows into small cap as well as mid cap schemes. Now investors cannot park any more lump sums for the time being, and they also cannot put in SIPs over 2 lakh rupees in a month. Thirdly, this correction was also linked to the Mahadev betting scam. So 11,000 crore rupees of shares invested in small cap companies, 30 small cap companies to be precise, were linked to the promoters of the Mahadev app, and these assets had been frozen by the ED. This led to a panic selling across small caps by investors. And here is what I finally did with my portfolio. First thing that I did was not panic and not sell off my portfolio. I am a long-term investor and my risk appetite is high, and I know that I have invested in these small caps for the long term. Had I sold off my portfolio at that point of time during the correction, first of all, I would have booked losses in my portfolio. Secondly, I would have lost out on the chance to recover the portfolio back into the positive zone, because I know that these are financially strong stocks and the recovery is going to happen in the long term, and it is the small caps and the mid caps that are going to take my portfolio beyond a 20%, 25% annualized return over the long term. Secondly, my SIPs in small caps are going to continue as it is, no change in SIPs, because SIPs के अंदर आप upward, downward सभी levels पर invest करते हैं, and hence such a short time correction is not going to impact the long-term returns in the future. Thirdly, I will continue to monitor my portfolio for any steep corrections. Any steep corrections are going to be utilized by me to build allocations towards large caps in the future, with a restriction of 15% capping on the small cap lump sum investments. Fourthly, my lump sum investments, older ones in small caps, are also going to be monitored. If there is a further correction in small caps, further substantial correction in small caps due to these actions taken by SEBI, I may trim down my total exposure across small caps. Why don't you tell me in the comment section below what was your response to the recent correction in the stock market, and what action did you take on your portfolio? This is Shalini Gera. I will continue to see you on various other financially relevant topics. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.